Hello everyone, I'm Emilio, and in this video I will show you the best Slippery Bastard build in the game, aka Sniper build, aka the build from that blurry guy who was running towards you with a shotgun. Slippery Bastard builds are one of the most popular builds for PvP. This is because this build completely changes the way that you play PvP, making high level players change their strategy when they notice that you are using the card Slippery Bastard, but it will also mess a lot with new players who will probably be wondering why they are missing so many shots on you. And with that said, let's start right away with the cards that you will need for making a good Slippery Bastard build. When it comes to making this build, there are 3 mandatory cards that you will need. Obviously, you will need Slippery Bastard, which for those who don't know, will increase the bloom of your weapon and your enemy's weapon every time you activate your Dead Eye. You will need Sharpshooter, which will increase the damage of your weapon every time you're using the scope, which is going to be all the time because you're going to be using a sniper for this build. And because Slippery Bastard drastically drains your Dead Eye, you will need Unblinking Eye, and this card is totally worth it. You will be able to stay on your Dead Eye for longer, and you will save so many tonics with this card. Now, these are the 3 cards that are mandatory for this build. Whatever else do you decide to use is up to you. But if your playstyle is very aggressive, I will recommend you to choose Peak Condition, which will increase the damage that all your weapons do depending on your stamina. This will allow you to one-shot a lot of players, and it will also reduce the stamina used when sprinting, which is great because you are going to be running a lot with this build. On the other hand, if you like a much more defensive playstyle, you can go for Never Without One. What this card will do is that as long as you have a hat on, you will take less damage and you will be protected from a headshot, which is great because you are not going to have your Dead Eye active all the time. As for the weapons that you will need for this build, you will need a sniper. The one that I recommend you to use is the Carcano rifle. Combine it with the card Sharpshooter and the Express Ammunition and you are going to be doing a lot of damage. You will also need a shotgun. The one that I use a lot with this build is the pump action shotgun, but you can use absolutely any other shotgun that you want. As for the ammunition, you will need shotgun shells. And as your sidearm, you will need to dual wield 2 soft shotguns, with the ammunition being slugs. And also don't forget to bring the bolas, because these are one of the best weapons to use with Slippery Bastard. Just remember to use them in moments that are important to use, otherwise you will be wasting money. As for the strategy that you will need for this build, it's pretty simple. Your sniper is your mid to long range weapon. Anyone who is in long range, just use the sniper to take them out. If they are in mid range, then activate your Dead Eye so they won't be able to shoot you, and use the sniper against them. Then if they get too close, you use the shotgun against them, and if you run out of bullets, swap to your soft shotguns, or vice versa. You can also run towards someone while you have your Dead Eye active and use the shotgun against them. Remember, as a Slippery Bastard user, the only people that you should be worried about are snipers or people who are using the bow. With all that said, have fun. If this video helped you, remember to give a like and subscribe. I appreciate that a lot. With all that said, adios.